Mr. Fausto, the shopkeeper you requested?
Leave us.
Yes, sir.
There you are, shopkeeper. Do you have my money? No? Well, isn't that a shame? You stop quivering like that. Your life isn't in danger. No, I get nothing from a corpse. You still owe me a great deal of money. Killing you leaves that debt unpaid. Well, according to your paperwork here, I loaned you a total of 9,000 gold to start up your business on the town square. You paid back none. Want to tell me why that is? I'm aware another shop opened up just down the way from you. Yes, and they sold the same stock as you. Truly unfortunate, isn't it? I know a great many things, little shopkeeper, far more than you. But it just so happens that the shop was also a client of mine. I just happened to endorse them. Do not raise your voice to me, vermin. I did it because I stood to gain more from you owing me. You see, this contract you signed, did you read it all? Of course you didn't. It's one of the easiest ways to manipulate a person. Offer them help. Have them sign a contract. Then before you know it, you own a person's life. Yes, little shopkeeper, I own you. Until I see fit that your debt is paid. I guess I can't call you the shopkeeper anymore, as I now own that business. I'll find something else to call you. Your name? Well, you see, you don't have one of those anymore. That's mine now. What do you have? Nothing. It's all here, in your contract. You see, when I need or want someone to work for me, I don't hire them. Hiring, you have no power. They are offering you a service for work. I don't need that. No, it's too easy to say, well, I don't want to do this job anymore, so I quit. But like this, your life is sand in hands. I can hold it tightly and keep it safe and controlled, or I can loosen my grip. Let the grains fall between my fingers and leave you as scattered little pieces all over my nice floor whenever I want to. Do you understand? That's a good start. You should start accepting your new lot in life. It will be like this for a while. The sooner you simply give in, the sooner you can start chipping away your debt. What are you then? Well, you're another of my little chess pieces. Just like all those you saw out there. Just like the ones that brought you to me. Your new housing will be in this building with some of the others. You'll have your own room, but not much else. Anything you get will add more to your debt to me. The food you eat, the clothes you wear, the things you want for your little room. Keep that in mind. Of course, many of my collection here have come to accept that they may never earn their freedom. Come over to my desk here. You see these ledgers? This one is a list of people that owe me money. This one is a list of people whose lives I own. And look, just here. That's you. You see, I added it just after you left my office that first day. I already knew what was going to happen, even if I had to help it get there. Why? Why do you think I do what I do? Because I love money. No, I don't love money. Money's a tool. Money controls people, and I like control. You see those that are in power? They are there because of money, greed, the things that make the world go round. But I don't do what I do for money. I do it for power. I crave that. It drives me to be at the top, to have that regard from others, to be feared. Money is simply the best way to do this. I have met only one person I cannot extort with any worldly possession. Perhaps some lucky day you'll meet him. Or perhaps unlucky. Technically, I suppose you could call him my boss. Though he never really hired me. I haven't the interest to explain that right now. Besides, it has little to do with you. You should concern yourself with me. And right now, I want you to go get your room sorted. Yes, you can ask the others outside to take you to a free room. Now get out of my office. Have that shipment sent to the Devious Desires and finalize it before afternoon. Any later and the cost of the carriage is added to your debt. Go. There you are, new pawn. I've been wondering how I'm going to put you into play. Well, I want you to inventory the stock from your old store while I have it renovated. Just because it failed under your control does not mean I will suffer the same fate. Don't lump me in with the likes of you. Do you know how many businesses I control, little pawn? 497. With your little shop included, each and every one of them has a profit margin of at least 25%. At least. Correct. Now take this notebook and follow me. Yes, I have to oversee the renovations. I can't trust just any random chess piece's eyes. Why so many mentions of chess? I find so few things entertaining. Had you not guessed it by now, one of them is manipulation. In chess, the players are often seen as simply battling each other with the pieces on the board, but it is so much more. The way one controls its opponent's mind is a tactic that wins more games than simply knowing how to move the pieces. Understanding your opponent and how they think. You do that, you can control how they move their own pieces, even if they think it was their idea. The same tactic can be applied to life. For example, what I did to you, my little pawn. Of course, the game was rigged against you the moment you entered my office. I saw your desperation, and I used that against you. Never exhibit your weaknesses if you are plagued with such a thing, or they will be your downfall. Well, if you ever earn your freedom, perhaps you will leave with more knowledge of life. Or perhaps you'll be a piece for others to use forever, little pawn. How long have you lived in Montague? How much do you really know about this city and the darker pits of it? I can tell you're very naive. I would have been surprised had you been here longer than a couple of years before asking for a loan. I ask because if you're going to be working for me, then I need you to be informed of the things going on away from the public eye. First off, the beast folk trade. If you moved here, you may notice there are little to no beast folk in Rockwell. It is not a mere coincidence. Most of them are captured and sold as slave labor. Of course, you didn't know. That's why I'm telling you. Were you not paying attention? Then temper your outrage. I'm not interested in your feelings on the matter. Yes, I am complicit. I have my hands in nearly every trade in this city, and even outside its great walls. Why else? Money, power, control. Pay attention, little pawn. I will grow tired of reiterating myself. The frontrunners of this underground enterprise do it with the thought of being better than those they sell. Of course, it's not true. One's race does not make them better than another. Beast folk actually tend to have better attributes to many other races. Many of the greater strength, some can fly or swim incredibly well. But even with all that, they are subjected here in this city of mostly human occupants. Do you know why? Good. Correct, little pawn. Humans are one of the weakest races, and because of their need to try and compensate, they do things like this. Stupid things, perhaps, but in the end, it is simply an example of reach for control. I simply do what I always do. I handle money and control things, out of the view of others. Why would I need the public to know of me? That is how kings have fallen. How great is the strength of the puppet master when everyone's eyes are focused on the puppet? Exactly. Renown and power are not mutually exclusive, and are definitely not the same thing. I'm glad you're starting to understand. Here we are. Let's go see your little shop, or rather, my little shop. She definitely needs a lot of work. I suspect that has something to say about you as well. I am implying you need a lot of work. I feel I've already expressed this. Well, either you'll adjust and learn, or you'll be made to earn your debt back in less appealing ways. I'll explain further if I feel you are headed in that direction. Come on now, go get to counting. I must talk with the construction workers. I'll be turning it into a shop still, just better and successful. No more questions. Go. Are you finished yet? Show me. Good enough for now. I'll have to teach you a better way later. Indeed, this is highly inefficient. No wonder you failed so quickly. All right, come along, little pawn. We have more work to get to. Of course, it's time for you to see the beast folk trade firsthand.